Hello, friends. How are you today? We got a powerful correction today, 17th of August. So I told you it was going to be a volatile day. That's exactly what we saw. Kinda mix as well. If you try to measure the starting day from the starting position, we got kind of a small pump, very, very small at the first hours, only to really down with lots of strength today, right now. So I told you that we were going to see corrections coming. I told you that this was going to be kind of a bear trap because the fact that we saw Bitcoin reach a new all-time high just barely on August is actually almost identical to the previous one. So not a lot of difference. Okay, not a lot of difference. But yeah, anyways, you are seeing right now that it's not looking good for Bitcoin. I mean, it's not looking really bad either because I for sure was not expecting to see a new all-time high this month. But we're going to see powerful corrections coming because we don't have any green box until the 23-24. We do have some powerful consecutive green circles. That means there's a chance of seeing consecutive green days right around here, as you can see. Basically 18, 19. Well, 19 is going to be very volatile and could be a correction. It's kind of undecided, kind of mixed trends for this day. But 18 fully in green, 20 fully in green, 21, 22. The only days that we should watch out for, maybe all of these days in the red boxes. So 18, 19. In this range of days, I believe the 19 is possibly going to be the most most potential for a correction because we do have a red circle for it as well. 21 is going to be volatile, so anything could happen around those days. We'll have to see. Like I told you guys, I do have a method that I use for my own that I really don't share and I will probably never share, but it's something that I use to detect all days and try to correct things. For example, if a day is going to be a green day in the chart, but if I catch it early was in my other method and I see that it's not going to be the case, I can correct that. But it requires basically all of my attention to these charts. I have to monitor every single day constantly. And like I said, it's too much work for me to just give it on YouTube. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But as I told you, the weekly predictions are coming, guys. Okay, so I promised in the other video that I was going to bring them this week, and I will do that. But you'll have to wait for the next video because I'm still too busy. I'm doing other things. I still have to work with my friend. He has some business that he wants me to help him with using my prediction abilities. So I'm also doing that. There's also other stuff going on. And I'm also checking into even doing other kind of charts, like more specialized charts, and trying to do that as well. And it's been very, very interesting what I'm finding. Very, very interesting. So yeah, it's going to be basically a day. This week, I don't think is going to be too good for Bitcoin. We'll have to see. So let's go for Ethereum now, and we can see that we also saw a sharp drop today. Okay, let's see. So we try to measure this day. The starting position starts around here, something like this, and yeah, it's downtrending. Very, very powerful. A sharp drop as well, just like I told you it will happen on this day. 17 fully in red for Ethereum as well, and you can see there's also the box right there. So we're in fact seeing a correction basically for all markets. We'll have to see XRP how it did, but yeah, basically everything that I predicted is coming to pass. Basically, the only difference Ethereum has regarding Bitcoin is that there's a green box kind of soon, at least sooner than the other one, around the 2021, and that day, possibly the 20 most likely, is going to be a day where we could see some nice rebound. Okay, we'll have to see because the next day is 18 could possibly still have some kind of correction trends going on with that day, but 18, 19, I believe, will be more in range, or at least kind of undecided, because yellow days are exactly that. They are either volatile or range days. But I really, unless I use my other method that I talked about previously, it's it's something that the chart really cannot tell which direction is going to be on. But most of the times, they're just basically range days, or days where very little profits could be made either longing or shorting. So that's what we can see. That's what we can expect. Some other days are also volatile. For example, I think 20 is also in Bitcoin. But yeah, we will need to watch out for, because I believe this week, even though it has not officially started, this is still Sunday. It's possibly going to be very hard to rebound. Okay. And finally, let's just check out the XRP chart to see how it's doing. So again, XRP very much in range as well. You can see XRP. It's also trending downwards today. The difference, we got 3%, a little bit more than 3%. So it's not a very sharp drop as in Bitcoin, for example, or Ethereum, but it's still a correction nonetheless. So this kind of confirms everything that I was saying, basically, that it's basically a red day for all markets. Okay, XRP had the chance to outperform in a range of days covering the 15 to the 17. So let's check out how XRP did in those days. So covering the 15th of August, this is the day we're basically kind of in range. Yeah, the position very similar to the starting position. So 16, let's check out 16th of August. So yesterday. Also very much in range, a little bit in the uptrend, I believe. Yeah, no, more like in range, absolute range as well. So yeah, unfortunately, XRP could not really. Well, I really have to argue that maybe today and all of these days, previous days, were kind of days where XRP did better, but not in the sense that we actually got uptrends, but more like that it avoided the corrections that we're seeing on Bitcoin, the levels of magnitude, the corrections that we saw on other altcoins. So maybe that's something that we can also take into account, because these charts are really magical, guys. The more I think about them, because like I said, I'm researching in even more ways to make them more specialized or more focused regarding certain situations, the more I realize it's really magical. The fact that I can put all of this information together in a chart that people can understand, and it's very interesting to see all these little details where altcoins can outperform other coins, even though they are basically sharing the same trend for the same days. So very interesting. But yeah, guys, again, the next video, I promise, will be the day that will feature the weekly predictions. So we'll have to see and check out how this does. But anyways, guys, that's all I have. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow the work. Follow my other accounts, my other social medias, especially just Twitter. But if you want, I don't even think I have the Instagram for links. But whatever, really doesn't matter, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.